Hi friends, I hope you're having a great day. My name is KJ for those of you who don't know. If you do, thanks for following along my journey. This month I am going to be in Indonesia, traveling around the Bali area to really experience more of the culture and the pole fitness lifestyle, which is known to be absolutely phenomenal here. So if you're willing to join me on this journey, I would love to provide you with as much information as I can and bring you up to date on my day-to-day lifestyle. I'm gonna be doing this for about 20 days, give or take, and I can't wait to show you as much as I possibly can during this time. So let's go ahead and start with day one, why don't we?
Okay, so I'm on my flight. I'm getting ready to head to LA. I have a layover in LA and another one in Taipei. And I'm going to be staying the night in Taipei. So I'm really excited to see how this next few hours is going to go and what the jet lag is going to be like for me, especially on the way back. So I just got to LAX, landed now, and I have to go check in at China Airlines because I don't have my booking pass or my boarding pass, so I'm gonna go find out from them why I don't have one.
So it turns out I actually just needed to get one printed. It wasn't even a big deal. And I got on the plane, got some snacks. That's peach tea and this little snack mix. And then I also had some chicken with mac and cheese and broccoli and these amazing green onion crackers, which were so good. For breakfast, I had fried rice with tea and yogurt. And then it was time to land.
Jesus Christ, that was the longest freaking flight of my life. Literally 12 hours is the longest flight I've ever had so far. And I'm pretty sure my butt cheeks are now completely flat. So I was going to go out and explore Taipei, but I actually decided against it because even though I have a 9-hour layover, it's an hour into the city, an hour back, so that's 2 hours, so now I'm at 7 hours. And then the more important thing is that the MRT, the train line there, it shuts down after 1 a.m. I could do an Uber or a taxi to get back to the airport, but I don't really want to spend the extra money on it. I'm really trying to be frugal with my money, see how well I can be disciplined and like not do unnecessary things. I don't necessarily need to go into the city, so I'm not gonna this time, at least. We'll see if I regret it later down the road.
The Taipei airport is so far my favorite airport that I've ever been to. There's so many interactive art exhibits, real plants. This is one of the gates. Every single gate is themed different. They even have a Hello Kitty gate, which you'll see later. And look at this walkway. It's just so phenomenal.
So I've been spending the last few hours walking around the airport in Taiwan and finding different spots to lay down and sleep and get some rest. And I'm feeling a little bummed out because I know that I'm missing out on the actual world of Taiwan outside of here. And I have a super short layover on my way back. So part of me is just like, get the fuck out of there and go do something now. Go see Taiwan. And the other part of me also realizes that most of Taiwan is closed right now because it's 3 a.m. So I'm trying to have a little grace for myself for not making the decision to leave. Because again, if I had left, I might not have been able to get back in time on the train for sure. And then Ubers are just really expensive here, so it's like $60 one way for an Uber, so it just doesn't make sense to spend the money. Not when I only have 12 hours and most things are closed anyway, so yeah, I've just been walking around. I'm gonna find a good spot to practice some yoga at, so see y'all in a little bit.
I ended up actually taking a little bit of a nap and then waking up later to practice yoga. By that point, everybody had started arriving to the airport because it was about 5 a.m. and it was pretty busy. So I went upstairs and I practiced in a quiet area, or as quiet as I could get anyway. And then after I felt like I was done, it was time to explore the airport more now that everything was open. So I walked around and I just wanted to show you guys a few of my favorite shots. Hello Kitty, are you kidding me? And of course, Legos. These are timeless classics. So they have so many different stores and really interesting stuff within it. They also have Starbucks. And of course, you know Starbucks, they're gonna do cultural foods. So it was interesting to see that. Lastly, they have some really interesting art galleries and just a little clip here of Taiwan, Taipei specifically, and the outskirts of Taipei near the airport. It's super lush and green here, and I cannot wait to come back. Finally, one last shot of the airport before we get going. Okay, I'm on my plane, getting ready to take off. Almost had a crisis because I messaged my driver to triple check that he would be there on time, and he let me know that he doesn't travel to the area that I'm going to. Crisis averted because he was kind enough to decide to take me anyway. He is charging me extra, but thank goodness for that. Still really not a bad price, so I'm okay with paying it. The flight from Taipei to Bali Denpasar was about 4 hours, and honestly, it was a really beautiful flight. I could not stop looking at the land below me. They even had a really cool camera that shows you underneath the plane and in front of the plane, which I was totally stoked for. And then, of course, more food. This is fish and rice with some vegetables and some mango sorbet. And then there was supposed to be some fruit and veggies there. The fruit, though, was not par. Roll was bomb, though. And here's us landing. In the back, you can see the statue back there. That's the 4th largest statue in the world. Here's the airport and just the exit as soon as you get through customs. This is what it looks like when you first arrive in Denpasar. So beautiful, so lush, and look at all of this amazing art. I mean, come on now. They have statues and relics everywhere that pay homage to stories from the Hindu religion. I swear if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. The airline must have done a bag check or something because one of my packing cubes is missing completely, and I'm without half of my clothes. Which is fine. I don't know, something in me just had this feeling that I was going to be losing my luggage or that something would be happening. And I'm so glad that I just thought about that just in case, because I was like, all right, bring extra money in case you got to get clothes. And so I got to call the airline and figure that out tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to go get food because that's what I do best and it's what I have control over. So I decided to catch a Gojek to go find some dinner. Riding around Bali really reminded me of being in Tulum, where the roads are crazy. Nobody knows what's really going on, but somehow it seems to work for everybody. And you just have to trust the system at that point because they know more about what's going on than you do. In a little bit, you'll see a screenshot of the place that I went to have dinner at. I honestly cannot pronounce the name. And I had some ribeye, some bone marrow, which I tried for the first time, and it was actually freaking delicious. I really, 5 stars for the bone marrow. And then I also had some fries, which they called chips because, Europe. Everything here was phenomenal, and stay tuned to see where I had dinner at. Hi, y'all. I hope you're having a good day. I'm just tapping in because I thought I was going to be... I thought I was going to be in the room for the rest of the night. I was really looking forward to the idea of just coming here, crashing, and really just land some roots for the first, 8 to 12 hours of being here. Also trying to get adjusted to the time difference. But my body is not allowing that. So as soon as I realized I wasn't going to be able to sleep much longer, I got up and decided, I do need some food. So I went and had food at a little place in Canggu. To be honest, I need to look up how to pronounce the name, so I'm just gonna leave a little screenshot here. And after that, I decided to go home and work because this is what I'm here for. This is what brings me joy. And to be honest with you, going out on a Friday night does not sound appealing to me anymore. Initially, I was super excited to go to Finn's and see what Finn's was like, explore the beach club, and just have a good time. But now I'm realizing I don't care about the beach club at all. And it's fucking amazing. So what I do care about though is going to get coffee tomorrow at Expat and really taking some time to just learn the lay of the land during the daytime. That's it. Might rent a scooter and see how it goes. So I'm gonna get started working on this YouTube video for you guys and hopefully get to post it to my page within the next 4 or 5 hours. All right, So as you guys can tell, my day one experience was mostly filled with travel and food. And I'll be honest, that's gonna be a lot of this journey, but there's gonna be a ton more. I'm gonna have information on how to get around, how to shop, how to eat, and how to play in Bali, in addition to all the pole fitness content that I'm gonna be creating for you guys. So if that is something that you find interesting, please take a moment to just subscribe to the channel and comment or like if you wanna interact with me. Thank you so much, and I hope to see y'all soon. Bye.